So here we are in chapel. This really is the heart of the college. It's my favourite place in the college, not just because of the building and the beautiful place that it is, but also of course because this is where the boys meet together as a community 5 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. They come together as one. Of course at the moment it's not the whole college meeting together because 5 socials meet for one chapel service followed by another 5 socials in the second, because we're currently, as you know, during our refurbishment phase of chapel, and we only have about 60% of capacity. In some ways I was worried about that at the start of the year as to whether chapel would retain its value in the life of the college, whether we'd be able to maintain the spirit of what chapel's all about. I have to say the boys have been fantastic. They've sung just as loudly in 5 socials as they have perhaps in 10, and so I'm already looking forward to December, where we hope the whole school will be back in here for the carol services, and believe me, they'll raise the roof as ever they do. So usually my perspective of chapel is of course from the end where I'm sat in the warden's seat. But on a Thursday I come up to the front and I speak about something that's just in current affairs, something secular for 5 minutes or so as part of the Thursday evening evensong. On a Monday we have a piece of music with a boy playing in front of the whole college. On a Tuesday it's just a plain evensong. On a Friday we have congregational practice. Or occasionally a boy will speak about the charity for which we're collecting money that Sunday. I asked David Anderson, Estate Spurser, quite early on what we were going to do about dividing chapel up, and he said, quote, he'd do something about it. And this is what he did. A wonderful high-resolution photograph, then screen printed onto board, and providing a real sense of chapel as it was still through this period of expansion. So as you can see, we've made the most of space during the period of restoration with a temporary sanctuary here, a temporary staircase here, and as you can see behind the screen. So many people think this is 3-dimensional. It honestly isn't. It's a 2D screen print on the board behind. You can even see a door here which goes through to where the work is being done. Essentially, as far as we've been able, chapel continues to look and feel as ever it did during this period of change. As you'll see from the amazing footage that our video unit have put together, the work is progressing well. We're sometimes a little bit worried at these holes that you find in the chapel sides, but I'm assured by David Anderson that they are safe. The steel struts that are in place will hold the rest of the building up. And now we'll gradually begin to see the extended sanctuary and the building out of the pews at the side beginning to take effect over the coming months. It's certainly something that the boys are looking at as they walk past. It's obviously the project is developing well. It's on time, we're excited about what's happening and looking forward to seeing it taking shape. So this is where I spend most of my time in chapel, standing here where the warden both stands and sits, and I have a hymn book open in front of me because of course that's probably the most important thing that we do in this chapel together as a community. Hymn singing has always been important to Radley and to Radleyans, and that's certainly true today. Feel sorry for the senior prefect who sits in front of me as I belt out the hymns, but I belt them out with everyone else. So whether it be number 252, number 92, number 190, 3 of Radleyans' favourites in our hymn book. This is a wonderful experience to be part of a community singing together day by day.